Hi there, my name's Alistair Kennedy and I'm the Sociable social worker, and I give practical advice to social workers and those wanting to foster and adopt. In this video we're going to look at some top tips for social work interviews. If you're a new social worker or you're an experienced social worker looking to move up, these tips are for you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, press the subscribe button, and if you want further notifications, ring the little bell. Okay, let's get on with it. So, interviews are nerve-wracking, they always are, and let's face it, social work interviews are getting harder and harder. Think about all these social work assessment units that they've got going at the moment, just for interviews. Oof, what a malarkey. But I'm going to give you some really basic tips to help you get through your interview process. Top tip number 1. Don't rehearse your strengths and weaknesses. You know that question, you always get asked about strengths and weaknesses. Don't rehearse it. Don't have it all down pat and go bang, 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 bang. I'm consistent, I'm happy, I'm blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that. What you need to have is case studies to back that up. Why are you consistent? Why are you happy? You know, social workers love a case study. Always have one at hand. Top tip 2, know your legislation. If I had £1 for every social worker that came to interview and didn't know the legislation that underpinned their practice, I'd be a millionaire. Top tip 3, have a good grasp of theory and how it relates to practice today. Not 10 years ago, not 5 years ago, today. Top tip number 4, practice, practice, practice. When I go for an interview, what I do is I record the questions on my phone, leave a gap, and then do the answer. I go through all the questions that I might be asked, so the strengths and weaknesses, why do you want this job, the standard questions. You can play it in the car, you can play it in the bath, you can play it while you're at the gym, and by the time you get to the interview you just know those questions, and you can pause and you can have a little bit of breath between because you know the answers. Top tip number 5, if you're going for a management post, make sure you know some management theory, particularly change management and how you're going to work with teams. So for example, Tuckman's Foreman, Storman, Norman always goes down well. But think about your management theories, read up, and then you won't get caught out. Top tip 6, at the end of the interview, say thanks very much. Definitely ask some questions, some really pertinent questions. Don't ask how much do I get paid, because that's just going to put everybody off because it's in the job description. You should have read it in the first place. But have some reasonably good questions to ask. When you walk away, say thank you, goodbye, be really positive, make a good ending. Then what I would suggest is you send everyone an email on the interview panel to say thanks for your time. No one else will do that and they'll remember you for that. Top tip 7. If you're a senior manager, an experienced social worker, and you're going for another management post, bring with you a 90-day plan. Everybody loves a 90-day plan, particularly in senior positions, and no one else will bring it. If you don't know what it is, there's a book on it called the 90-day plan, and there's lots of information on www.businessballs.co.uk. Have a look at those websites and that'll help you with templates. Well, those were my top tips and I hope they helped you. Let me know in the comments if you're going for an interview or you've been for an interview, and if these top tips helped. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, and if you want notifications then ring that little bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, thanks for your time and I'll speak to you soon.